Earlier this year, I donated my phone to a rather desperate yet terrifying man against my will. Despite my initial denial, his very physical argument was undeniable. I received a rather effective beating before finally letting go of my mobile. Frankly, it wasn't an experience I'm keen to revisit. As a hypochondriac, someone whose approach to human contact being akin to the game Operation, the hygiene of being kicked in wasn't optimal. Anyway, I got good hiding. Someone else in the receipt of a savage beating, also in Scotland, was Charles Edward Stewart, also known as Bonnie Prince Charlie. This is the story of Bonnie Prince Charlie, but not as the heroic king come to take his country back, but rather the failed upstart, now on the run from the bigger army that has so recently bettered him. I'm making a sandwich today, by the way. I'm taking myself on holiday. The things I do for my one subscriber. Hi Liam. This novel by NIGEL Tranter gives us a special insight into Charles's experience after the trouncing he received at the Battle of Culloden during the Jacobite Rising of 1745. Unlike my own experience in being handed my backside, Bonnie Prince Charlie, or BPC, had not the kind police officer to listen to his story and let him know he was a brave boy and that his mugger was being apprehended. The story is a classic cat and mouse game between BPC and the English, supported of course by the Protestant clansmen of the time. Prince Charles and his entourage, puppeted by the fear of capture, make a classic there and back again around the outer isles of the western coast. Tranter is great with Scottish history. Gun to my head, I think he might be the best to do it, but this story is a bit different to his others. It goes really hard on the descriptive aspect of the novel, and he paints a picture of Alba that Tourism Board for Scotland could never. If you're a fan of stormy weather, costume changes, and enough close shaves to make the 13 steps look mild, then I'd give this book a shot. Also, being a very old book, it's naturally very cheap to purchase. NIGEL Tranter wrote historical fiction in a way that few others did at the time. This was Scotland as he saw it, and he was a visionary. You may know of a young writer by the name of George R.R. Martin. Tranter, alongside other historical fiction goats like Maurice Druon, are considered to be inspirations for Martin's A Song of Ice and Fire. So if you liked clanland warfare and politicking, get this book got. Anyway, I'm off to eat some more focaccia.